Hello, hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to Michelle Dellene's kitchen. I am making something so yummy and exciting for you. Are you ready? Okay, so the first thing I've done is I've gotten some coconut oil. I love this brand, Nutivia. I have used it through my own healing and it just works tremendously. So then I sliced a white onion and I'm just kind of cooking it here. And the next thing I did was mince some garlic. And so by really cooking that onion first, letting it simmer, it becomes aromatic. And what does that mean? It really allows the body to indulge in that olfactory nerve by smelling, by using that sense. And not only does it make your house and your kitchen just smell lovely, but it actually provides root chakra healing. Yes, our olfactory nerve is one of the cranial nerves that actually exits through the skull and it actually comes down, and these little nerve endings allow us to perceive the beautiful aroma of garlic and onion. And so you want to cook them until they're slightly brown and they're aromatic, meaning you can smell them. So I'm just taking my little spatula here and moving everything around. Yes, and let me put you right here so you can see. And what am I thinking? So I'm thinking originally like an omelet with onion and garlic, baby bella mushrooms, some spinach. That sounds delicious. I have a bikini competition tomorrow for the first time ever. So I was thinking something light, not too heavy. And I remembered that I have tilapia as well, so I may want to put that in here. I may even just completely nix the eggs and go with the flow and maybe fish instead. What do you think? And that's the thing with cooking, just going with your intuition. Like, tune into all the colors, the texture, the sense of your food and all your different ingredients, and really choose what is good for you. And you can do that by getting out of your mind, throw away the recipe, throw away what anyone has told you before, and listen to your gut. Yeah, they say the universe lives here in our gut. So listening to all the secrets that are inside of us. Oh, let me tell you, I've been doing tanning in prep for this show, and it does just make everything look so glowy and different. And abs are made in the kitchen, right? So what we're eating today not only will just provide tremendous nutrition to you, but it will also help you build that physique that you've been longing for. Okay, so I'll show you here. I love my onions like this, just a little bit charred on the side. That looks so yummy. And I think what we'll do next is chop up some onions mushrooms. I got baby bella mushrooms and some spinach. Yes. So it's very important whenever you're handling mushrooms that you don't expose them to too much heat or moisture, because mushrooms like to thrive in the perfect type of environment. Kind of like Goldilocks. You don't want them to be too moist or too dry. They're kind of like a female. It has to be just right. I call that cat mode. You know how a cat is oh, I love you, and then you scratch her the wrong way and it's yeah. Mushrooms are like that too. We're just we have our preferences. Yes. Ooh. And I love mushrooms because every time it rains, they grow in the yard. And my sweet little daughter, Ella, she loves just to look at them, to admire them. So get your mushrooms, rinse them off, get them all nice and clean. Now, if you are letting them sit for whatever reason, thank you so much. Please bless this food. Always bless your food before you eat it. That also has a tremendous impact on the way that your body tolerates food, especially if you haven't been able to tolerate certain ingredients before. There's an amazing book, The Secret Life of Plants by Thomas Bird, that explains all of this. Proven scientific studies. So it ain't all voodoo, honey. Yes. All right, so chop up your mushrooms. And yeah, if you were letting them sit, I would just pat them dry with some paper towels so they don't sit in the moisture that you've washed them off with. But because we're gonna just invite these mushrooms into the pan with the delicious caramelized onions. That's the word I was looking for. We're just going to, that's gonna be so good. And mushrooms are so good for you. Have you ever noticed that food that looks like a body part provides good nutritious support for that organ system? So mushrooms are really good for the ears, and they look like little ears. See? Yeah, and so mushrooms improve the ability to hear. So it doesn't help as far as listening goes. Now that is a mental capability, but you will be able to hear more things. And if you want to develop awareness and consciousness so that you're able to listen more consciously, baby, I teach yoga too. Yes. Okay. Mushrooms. Ooh. Spinach. Yes. And this one washed 3 times. How lovely. I love it when people share responsibilities. Isn't that great? Makes my life easier, that's for sure. And green is the color of the heart chakra. Yes, this is the energy center right here in the body. And they say that we should eat something green every single day. Please bless us with our batteries. So by eating food that's green, not only do we increase the strength and the balance of our integrative center, our heart chakra, also called anahata. It sounds like a heartbeat. Anahata, yes. But we also support our blood and the ability to coagulate so you don't bleed out. You know, especially people who are taking vitamin E or fish oil, licorice. There's all sorts of things that can thin your blood. And so promoting balance and equilibrium, homeostasis, and just a very organic, healthy physiology not only promotes vitality, but it lengthens your life and the ability that you are able to live and breathe and dance and sing on this wonderful planet. Okay, so this is what I got here. Spinach, mushrooms, onion, garlic. And doesn't that look so good? Let's see, do I want eggs or fish? I'm thinking fish will probably be better. What do you think? You're down with me? Okay, let's do fish. I don't know. Do I like eggs? Do I want fish? It is. What time is it? I think I should do fish. Yeah, that's funny. The mind can come in and we can contemplate, go back and forth. But the more that you are able to discern from your heart space instead of your head space, of course, don't completely ignore the mind, because no one likes ignorance, especially when it's happening to you. Taking it personally, that ego can get a little bit, it can become hurt, right? And so we don't want to cause any harm. We just want to pay attention to the important things, okay? Ooh, tilapia, hello, hello. So happy. Thank you so much for providing me with this nutrition. So with fish, I want to spice it, and I'm going to pick something delicious. I'm thinking, this looks so good. Okay, so this has black pepper, sweet chili. It has oregano, celery, paprika, cumin, not sure. Whatever, it's made of tomato. Basil, bay, all sorts of delicious things. So we are gonna go with that on our tilapia. And I will get a paper towel. So put out your paper towel, get your fabulous tilapia, put it right here. Ooh, I feel like I have a cooking channel. I'm just gonna call it in Michelle Dellene's cooking channel. Yes. What are we gonna call this, guys? Bikini prep. Yes. Okay, so then sprinkle all your spice. Ooh, this one looks delicious. And it doesn't have any added salt, which is really good right now because I compete tomorrow. So I don't want to be like too like bloated or puffy or edematous. I don't think that's the look I'm going for. Yeah, so this is my first ever natural bikini competition. And it's hosted by all of these amazing companies. And there's so many people like coming together. And you can tell the energy is just so high. You walk in there and everyone is just so excited. It's gonna be fabulous. So I seasoned my tilapia. I put it down, seasoning side down. Then I have my spinach, mushrooms, onion, garlic, kind of cooking on the side. The aromatics of all these other ingredients in combination and in very close proximity to the tilapia actually help when it comes to the flavor, the feeling of the dish, the nutrition, the way it enhances bioavailability. Know this, okay? Just like pharmacotherapy, nutrition and cooking is very similar chemistry. And what I mean by that is if you take one medication, let's say like vitamin E, an over-the-counter vitamin. If you take that, and it is a fat-soluble vitamin, and then you take it with a fatty meal, like ghee or olive oil or coconut oil or something like that, it's going to enhance absorption, therefore enhancing bioavailability because it is a lipophilic molecule, both of them, right? So things don't necessarily work additively when cooking because it's all chemistry. You know, they work synergistically together, or they can work antagonistically against each other. They could, it is just magic, it is alchemy, it is chemistry, the reaction possibilities are limitless. So the cool thing is you don't have to know any of that. Just like using your common sense and really developing your intuition and just keep trying to cook. Eventually you'll get it. Okay, so that looks so good. I'm gonna sprinkle actually just a little bit more on the other side. Ooh, and this one looks good too. I wonder if this is gonna be good. This one has garlic, black pepper, dill, chili pepper. Let's see. I don't want it to be too weird, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's gonna be weird. That's the thing too. In the beginning, I was so creative and I would just like put all the things together. It's a great way to learn what you like and what you don't like. Developing your preferences. And some people say, especially like when learning Zen, yoga, and like Zen Buddhism and all of that, it's kind of like let go, non-attached to all your preferences, just be. And that works really great, like if you have people that cook for you all the time and you live in a monastery, right? But if you're cooking for yourself, then you may want to develop your own preferences. If you want to enjoy it, I guess it depends what the goal is here. All right, let me show you here. So mushrooms, onion, spinach, garlic. I just cooked and flipped that tilapia. Everything is looking so amazing. So pairing this too with the feng shui of your environment. So even the color of your plate can affect all of your energy and your chakras. So remember your root chakra right here at the base of your spine, deep in your pelvis. We call it Muladhara in Sanskrit. That's the color red. And think of it as a 4-petaled lotus. It is everything embodying your safety, your security, really truly feeling grounded and ready to receive, especially in your home. The root chakra is all about establishing your home. And that could be so much more than just the physical safe space you've created to live in, but the spiritual place that's deep inside of you. You know, people say home is where the heart is, right? So, yes. Let's go through all the chakras. Are you ready? This is still cooking. Svadhisthana is your sacral chakra. This is in women where our womb is located, that infinite dark space of potential, of creativity. This is where all life develops and is birthed from. And both men and women have this energy chakra, or this energy wheel, always turning and moving. And so a more of a masculine trait, it holds the space here for development of projects, for brainstorming, for really tuning into the flow. And that's that feminine curvature, dancing and singing, the art, the beauty, the creativity, the passion, the lust in the world. And then you have Manipura, which is just above your navel here. And it glows like the golden sun. It's like this beautiful yellow lustrous gem. And it is the seat of your willpower. It is the driver in the car in this game of life that we're all driving around in, choosing to move forward, to observe and sit still, or maybe to reflect, to ruminate, to really digest. And this holds our center of confidence, of the ability to move through life with ease, because you know you are exactly where you need to be, always and in all ways, aligned with divine time and thy will. It is the seat of your willpower. We talked about the heart chakra, and Vishuddha, your throat chakra, is your voice, your means to communicate with your community, to connect, to express yourself, and also the ability to hear and your choice to listen. Anja, this is your third eye chakra. It is the seat of your intuition, the ability to see what is not physically seen by the eyes. It is the point where duality comes back aligned to center. Just like the eyes, the 2 points of duality, one seeing one way, the other seeing another way, just like your optic nerve originally starts at 2, it crosses at this point. And also the pituitary gland is just behind the third eye. And so this is one of the areas of the body where all of these energy channels, the nervous system, particularly, and as far as our energy bodies, they align here. And it allows us to plan, to see, to create, to, in our mind, put everything together before it is able to be physically manifested. And like a chalice, it's open, ready to receive all of the infinite energy from about 6 inches above our head. We have our crown chakra. We call it Sahasrara in Sanskrit. And this is this infinite lotus, just always blossoming, opening up to receive our divinity, our connection with God, a higher power, however you want to identify it. It is your royalty. It is that true blessing that we are also deserving of. Yes, so if you want to know about chakras, that just came through for you. All right. Okay, so this tilapia is looking amazing. We have onion and spinach, mushrooms, garlic. That's looking really, really good. We're almost done here. Maybe just a little bit more. Oh my gosh. So what else? I'm totally gonna put a lemon on my plate. Yes, I just love lemon on fish. And there's a reason for that too. You know, everything that we eat has a microbiome. And what is that? That is a collection of microorganisms that live everywhere. Okay, we have them on our bodies, in our mouth, throughout our gastrointestinal tract, and more. They're absolutely everywhere. They're all over surfaces and food. And in Ayurveda, it is known that food has life, right? So brand new lemon. That's good for a Manipura chakra too. It's yellow. This has, let's say it has 100% prana, 100% energy. That's in Ayurveda, that's how they describe it. And then when you cut it, when it starts to degrade physically and energetically, you can notice it can start to not feel as full, it can start to smell, or things will start to grow kind of like out of balance on it because of that decreased prana or decreased energy. So when your fruit starts to get moldy, it's because that prana is decreasing. There's like a half-life to everything. It's always decaying, right? So blessing your food increases the prana. It also prevents, especially if it's a vegetable, prevents the vegetable from secreting defensive type of peptides such as like lectins, which can stimulate an inflammatory cycle in the gut. So there's just so much scientific evidence behind this. But where I was going with the lemon is it's so acidic, it could actually kill any kind of like harmful microbiome that is present on fish. So that's why people love to squirt lemon all over shrimp and all different kinds of fish. It pairs so well. The body knows, the palate, it will tell you it's delectable because the body knows exactly what is good for you. Okay, so that's looking amazing. Let's slice this lemon and we'll be all squared away to enjoy this most delicious meal in under 30 minutes. So be careful when you're slicing. You want to slice and dice anything except your lemon. And that comes down to a good knife too. I love Cutco. That's my favorite. Yes. Okay, so I have, look at my little lemons. They're so happy. Okay, and so you've got your plate. Presentation is all about the feng shui, the energy of the food and how you perceive it. And did you know if you increase the positive energy around cooking, around food, around presentation, it actually increases the ability of the body to digest and assimilate, incorporate all of this nutrition into your physical body. And yeah, it totally makes a difference in your physique and in your energy, like how you feel. And you want to feel good, don't you? I know I do. Especially feeling good about eating, like before you're going to walk on stage. and literally be judged in a bikini competition. Like, this is everything, right? Okay, so I'm gonna make this look pretty. Okay, so I got this here. I got my cute little tilapia. I'm gonna make it look a little pretty. I'm gonna put a little leaf here. There we go. I like that. That looks good. And then I'm gonna put a cute little lemon. Ooh, yes. And I'm gonna squirt some lemon. Yes. Oh yeah, that's gonna be delicious. Bon appetit. I hope you enjoy it as much as I'm going to. This is going to be delectable. I love you.